All right, I think we're live.
Sweet.
I don't see it.
I think it says in the right corner.
There it is. All right.
Awesome. All right, shall we start?
Let's
Yep.
go.
Lesson 18, right? Routine quiz.
Do you want me to start?
I'm pulling it up right now. Okay. Yeah, sure, you can start.
Okay. For the next 9 questions, we'll review the PTC tasting study with different data. Out of 70 females in the sample, 52 can taste PTC. Out of 59 in the sample, 42 can taste it. So let the P1 of the proportion of females be the population who can taste PTC, and let P2 the population who can taste PTC. The research question for this study is given here. Is the population of females who can taste PTC different from the population of males who can't taste PTC? So question 3. Use the data in the table to find P hat of number 1.
Right. Sorry, I've left my notebook.
Hi. Hello. How are you?
Good. Alright. Okay. So the formula is x1 over n1, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So it would be 52 over 94?
52 over 70.
I was like, yeah, 52 over 70.
Oh, there we go. I was looking at the wrong. That would have been bad.
That's like the stupid mistakes I made on the test were like that.
Over 70. And that's 0.743.
Yep,
Yes.
that's what I got.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. My computer was freaking out. Yeah. So, okay. What was it you guys got?
0.743.
Okay, I'm with you now.
P2 would be number 4. Use the data in the table to find P or whatever. And it would be taste. Okay, so 42 over 59, right?
Correct. Yep.
Yeah. 0.84?
That's what I got.
Hold on.
That's not right.
Here, hold on really quick. I mean, I'll just be right back.
I got 0.712.
I did too.
You did 42 over 59?
Yeah.
Yeah.
0.712 also.
Ah, that's what I got too. Somehow I messed that up.
But you got 0.712?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see what I did wrong. Oh, okay. I didn't read the next one.
Go for it.
Cool. Which set of hypothesis is appropriate for addressing the research question? This would be that one. And so is it P1 is greater than P2?
No.
No, I think they want to know the difference, if they're different. If the females can taste. Oh, wait, what's the question?
So the question going back up is going to be, is the proportion of females who can taste PTC different from the proportion of males who can taste PTC? So is that greater than, less than, or not equal to?
I think it will be the not equal to, but is the not equal to P hat?
That would be correct.
Cool.
Oh, wait a minute.
Or is it just
No.
P?
It's
Would it
just
be-
P.
P?
Is it top one? I didn't see the P hat one.
So it'd be A, right? The first one?
I think it would be A.
Yeah, if it's
I
with
agree.
P hat.
Okay. It says number 6, create a 95% confidence interval for P1 minus P2 and put your answers from the point estimate, margin of error, lower bound, and upper bound.
Yep.
So point estimate. Can we just put it in the Excel sheet?
Well,
I
the
believe so.
sheet doesn't give you the point estimate or the margin of error.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, the margin of error, we just need the upper bound and the lower bound, right?
For point estimate.
No, for the margin of error. Like, we'd have to do the point estimate separate, but
Being like 0.85 minus the upper minus the lower.
yeah, the upper minus the lower and then divided by 2, and that gives you the margin of error.
Okay.
Confidence interval then.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see. Oh, there we go.
The confidence
Oh,
interval
is
was
it-
at the very bottom of the lesson. It talked
Yeah.
about doing p hat of 1 parentheses 1 minus p hat of 1 parentheses divided by the square root of n plus p hat of 1 minus p hat of 2 over square squared n 2. And that's how you find the confidence interval. But I don't know how to find what it's asking.
The
Or
point
how,
estimate.
how to find, yeah.
Is the point estimate the two top numbers added together? Maybe. Who just took a photo?
Sorry. I'm trying to tell people I'm busy. So, 95% confidence interval.
Oh.
This is so long.
Well, it shouldn't be.
But I think I'm doing it wrong.
What are you doing?
I'm doing.
I know how to check the confidence interval, but I don't know how to find the confidence interval.
I
So-
plugged in the numbers and got the confidence interval in Excel
Oh,
and did it that way,
geez.
but it still doesn't give you the margin of error or the point estimate.
Yeah, but that's. Yeah.
At the moment, I'm
Oh.
blanking on the point estimate.
I think we have to
Isn't
find
the-
those two intervals and then do P1 minus P2.
Yeah. I agree with that.
142. Yeah.
And then we can check it by plugging it into the formula to check it.
So what did you put? Oh, never mind. That was dumb.
Use formula?
Yeah, what did
I
you
have
put
the
for
form. It's right here.
Isn't
I'll
it
send it in
long?
that picture.
Oh,
yeah,
it's-
it's super
yeah.
long.
Like,
It's like
nightmare.
huge.
um, let's see. Is that?
And this is for confidence?
I think that one's it, Kimberly. Let me check.
Yep, that's
Wait, put it back. Yeah. That's the one that I have.
Are those P hats or P stars?
their
P
P hat.
hats.
Okay.
There's no P stars in this lesson.
Nope.
Okay. Okay, hold on just 1 second. Sorry about this.
Did you get for the lower bound?
And is that 2 before the square root? What is that? It's 2 something.
Hold on.
Oh, is that a Z star?
Z star.
Okay. Can you put that back up? Oh, you're already on it. P1. Okay, cool. And then can you read that back to me just to make sure I got it? Because it's a little fuzzy.
Okay, so in the first parentheses, you got p hat 1 minus p hat 2 plus or minus z star times the square root of your p hat 1 times 1 minus p hat in parentheses over n1 and then plus the p2 side.
Okay, so in the first little section, they're both p hat 1s. So p hat 1 parenthesis 1 minus p hat 1.
You mean in the
Under
square
the,
root?
yeah, like under the square root, there's like that first little parenthesis section. Okay.
So we got p hat 1, and then you got in parentheses, it's 1 minus p hat 1.
Okay, and then the next one is the same but with 2s.
Right.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right.
Oh, P1 minus P2.
And what was that Z star again? It's 1.06 something?
The z star?
Yeah.
1.96.
Did you get some answers yet?
What's that?
Is anyone?
I'm working on it. What do we put for the N1 and the N2? Is that the totals?
Yeah, the sample size.
So the N1 would be the 70?
Yeah.
And then how do we know the plus or the minus? Like which one did you?
You have to do them both.
Yeah, you do minus on one side and plus on the other.
Okay, what does that mean exactly?
So, you know, you have your upper bound and your lower bound, right?
Yeah.
So when you minus, that's the lower bound. When you add, so you're doing the same equation twice, only where that first set of parentheses is,
Okay,
between that
gotcha.
and z star, it's either going to be a minus or it's going to be a plus.
Gotcha.
And
So
your minus
the first time I went through it, I can put a plus and that'll give me my upper bound. Okay,
Yep.
Sweet. Okay, well, I don't want to hold you guys up though, because I can feel like you guys are ready to move on, so I don't want to like hold you up.
Well, we're still kind of stuck at the point estimate part.
Okay, cool. Like if you guys want to move on, like don't worry about me. Like I'll play catch up.
I think you take those two answers and you subtract the P1 minus P2. Because in the lesson, it
So what
says it has, for the two confidence intervals. It has 0.3272 and 0.447. And then it says, so the 95% confidence interval for the different proportion is that. And then it says, to interpret this confidence interval, we say, notice that 0 is not in this confidence interval, so 0 not a plausible value for P1 minus P2. Hold on.
So are we taking the upper and the lower, and then before we divide it by 2, is that our point estimate?
That's our margin of error.
Okay.
Oh.
Upper bound minus the lower bound divided by 2,
That's the margin.
which, yeah. So what did you guys get for the lower bound?
So, do we check it by plugging it into the n1 times p hat with 1 equals what? No, maybe not.
So I plugged all of mine in, and the lower bound I have negative 0.123. Yeah, negative 0.123.
Mm-hmm.
Upper bound I have 0.185. Does that match?
Yeah.
Cool.
Same.
So, yeah, so I did the margin of error. So it's 0.185 minus negative 1.2, I mean 0.123 divided by 2, and I got 0.154.
That's what I got too.
Awesome.
Now, what is our estimate? What's our point estimate?
So,
What was that you got for the margin of error?
What did you get for your low and your upper bound?
Lower bound 0.123, upper bound 0.185. Then I took the upper bound minus the lower bound divided by 2 and got 0.031.
it's it's 0.185 minus negative
Doesn't
0.123.
You guys okay?
Yeah, that's what I did. Let me see what if I did something wrong. Oh wait, I know I did wrong.
Yeah, and divide that by 2 and then you get your answers.
So 0.154.
Yes, 0.154.
Yeah.
Now, what's the point estimate?
Oh man, I'm not sure. Point estimate.
I don't remember I don't remember reading about it.
I remember hearing about it and stuff, but like,
I don't even remember that.
Okay.
sample proportion. P hat is the point. Oh, it's our p hat. P hat is the point estimate used to estimate the population proportion, right?
So is p hat overall?
Yeah.
Okay. So we take 94 divided by 129.
I believe so.
So that
Oh.
0.729.
Why do we do 94?
What's that?
Because that's the
Why
total. That's the total yes, and then that's out of the total.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I see. I'm reading this table like way wrong.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no, it's thrown me. Like I've been staring at
Myself.
it for a good minute.
So it's equals 94 over 129. So 0.729.
Yes.
Okay.
And margin of error is 0.154. Lower bound 0.123.
Negative 0.123.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome.
So would I put like a negative and then 0.123?
I always do.
Okay. That's one thing I have a problem with, like online stuff. Just, I don't know. Upper.
Are we good for number 10?
I have all my stuff in.
Okay. So 10 says, with an alpha 0.05, what decision do you make? So the p-value is,
So, go ahead.
oh wait, 0.05.
Did
Yeah,
you
the
click
p,
next? Well,
yeah, so the p-value is 0.693, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or am I wrong?
So we failed to reject the hoe, right?
correct.
Okay. Are we ready for 11?
Yep.
Okay, I can read it.
Go for it.
Cool. Which of the following statements best describes the outcome of this study? There is, okay, so right off the bat, we failed, right?
Correct.
So shouldn't that automatically be like there is insufficient evidence?
Yes.
Okay, so we already know the first one and the third one is wrong.
No. There's sufficient evidence is when it fails. Uh-oh, Jessica got kicked out.
I'm
She's
here.
back.
I'm back.
Wonder if
see.
it's still recording.
Yeah, she's
It
back.
says live.
It
Yeah.
says live.
And this happened, so it said live, but it only recorded like half the video on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But that was when my computer died.
Well, it happened to, I don't know, I think it happened to me once when I was recording it, and it like
Oh.
just kicked me off the internet, and it still
Yeah.
said it was live, but when I posted it, it was only like 20 minutes long, and I was like, none of our group meetings have ever been this long.
Okay. So the first one is insufficient evidence to suggest the true proportion of females who can taste PTC is less than the true proportion of males. We know it's not sufficient. We know the other one's not sufficient. And the last one is insufficient to suggest that the true proportion of females who can taste PTC is different from the true proportion of males who can't. So I think that's the last one.
And we failed to reject, right?
Yeah.
Failed.
Just double checking.
But yeah, we don't keep it. We just fail to reject it, which makes no sense to me.
They just like to make things complicated.
Of course.
Seriously. All right, for the next 9 questions, we will review the mortality rates and day of admissions, heart attacks. $118,519 who had a heart attack during the weekday. 16,713 had died. Out of 42,447 that had a heart attack on a weekend, 6,155 had died. Please use the data presented here. That's a heart attacks. Let P1 be the proportion of patients who had a heart attack and were admitted on a weekday who died, and let P2 be the proportion of patients who had a heart attack and were admitted on a weekend who died. The research question for this study is given here. Is the proportion of patients who have a heart attack and are admitted to the hospital on a weekday who dies less than the proportion of have a heart attack and are admitted to the hospital on a weekend who died? Use significance level of alpha 0.05. Question 12. The conditions for conducting a hypothesis test are satisfied.
So we check how many, yep,
And I
greater
think
than 30. Does
We
it say if it's normal?
no.
It doesn't mention it.
Yeah, I think we just plug it into the Excel sheet.
Yep.
And let me see.
There you are.
And 2.
I would say those are yes.
Yeah, they're kind of high.
Numbers.
Awesome. And it's not equal to, so yeah. Yes, they're satisfied.
I can read the next one.
Oh, okay.
Which set of hypothesis is appropriate for addressing the research question? And isn't it, they want to know,
So weekday is less
was it less than, yeah.
the weekend.
So the last one.
Yep.
Just real quick, when plugging it into the sheet, we use the biggest number for n, and then what do we use for x?
X is the bigger number and N is the samples. Or no, I have that backwards. Right?
Is x 42447?
That would be the N.
I'll be
Why
right
would
back.
that be n when there was 100 people who had a heart attack during the weekday?
So if you go on,
I didn't hear what you said. You
it
cut
gives like X. Those are your X's.
out. Oh, duh.
And then total
Okay,
N,
I see it.
those are your sample sizes.
And then we want to use the 2 proportion sheet. Yep. Okay. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
I did not see that.
Yeah. Yeah, so you just plug that in and it gives you everything.
As long as the potatoes are soft, then it's done. Okay. You guys can eat anytime. Sorry.
You're good. You have kids.
Yep. All
I would be
right.
taking my dogs outside right now if my husband wasn't home.
Okay, so 16713 divided by 118,519. So I got for p hat for 1 is 0.141.
You said P hat 1?
Yeah,
Yeah.
0.141.
Yep.
And then P hat 2, 0.145.
Yes.
And the
Gotcha.
Z-score negative.
Oh.
I haven't plugged it in. Oh yeah, I did plug it in, but hold on. Let me fix that one. Z-score, I have a negative 2.020.
That's what I got.
Okay.
Boy.
I got negative 2.020.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Oh. So in that case, let's move on. I heard
Okay.
0.
Okay. Okay, which do we shade? To the left or to the right?
We want
Is it less than?
So
It would be the left.
to the
I
left.
agree. To the left, to the left.
It would be one-tailed though, so we have to, or no, p-value is not two-tailed. Just kidding. So it's 0.022, right?
Yes. 022.
This data sheet is so easy.
What
So
is the decision?
helpful. 0.02 or 0.05. Reject the null.
Yep.
Woohoo! Oh, there she is. Which of the following best summarizes the conclusion of this test? Because we're almost done.
There is sufficient evidence, and it will be are the same as portion. How time is less than. There's sufficient and less than.
Yeah, because the other one is the same as. It's like, nope, that's not right.
Yeah, so it should be C, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So to double
And
check,
what did you guys get for your p-value?
It's on the
Did you
chart.
plug it in the Excel?
We're using the 2 proportion, right?
Right.
2 proportion, yeah.
2 proportion, which is going to be the X one. That's where I'm a little confused.
it says it on the table.
Or is that just
Yeah.
P1?
That upper left-hand corner where it says input, so X1 is going to be the 16713.
Okay. So it's just, instead of an X, it should just be a P.
I don't get your question.
On my chart, it says X1, N1.
Yeah.
So does that, so the X1 would just be 16713. Because
Right.
that's what they want to use us for the P. For the
Right.
P1 and the P, yeah. N1.
And then group 2 info is going to be your X2 and your N2.
Mhm.
So the X2 is going to be 6155?
Yep.
And then do I need to fill in the N2 and for the N1 and the N2?
Yes.
Which, what would be the N1? Or wait, the N1 is going to be 118519?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you look at the table, right next to like guide, it says X, and right next to total, it says N.
Uh-oh. You bounced off.
Yeah.
Oops.
So for 17, really quick,
Yeah.
to the left, right?
Yeah,
Right.
because it's less than.
Right, and 18 is 0.022.
Yes.
And then we reject the null and
Huh?
C.
Oh, I'm
Yes,
back. I got 0.022.
Yes.
Awesome.
All right, submit, right?
All right. Do you want me to submit?
I got mine submitted right now. We missed one.
Which
Wow.
one?
Number 6. The stupid point estimate one.
Oh,
Ah! Okay. So, what did we put as a point estimate? That was the. Oh,
I honestly don't know what formula you guys use. Wasn't it the margin of error divided by 2? Isn't that what we used? I'm gonna Google this. This question. Oh, apparently I've Googled this question before because it's pink instead of the blue color. Apparently it's a commonly
not take
occurrence.
notes.
Sorry.
So it says for p hat, the count of like, it's just x divided by n.
For p hat,
That's
So
what
it
I'm reading on
wants
Google.
the point estimate is the middle number between the 99 percent confidence.
Oh,
Right.
I know what we're talking about. I think.
So it should be right in between the two. So if we add them together and divide by 2, that should be the point estimate?
No, that's the margin. We do that and we get the margin of error.
Yeah.
Is that the same thing as the point estimate?
No, I don't think so.
Should we try plugging it in? I don't know.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I can plug it in and submit mine if you guys want. It's not a huge deal.
How did we get that 729 before?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because I can't remember.
Because I was still trying to figure out what the confidence intervals were.
We did 94 over 129. Because we said it was p hat, which was the overall sample proportion.
Right. So that's not it.
But the equation of p hat is not that. It's x1 plus x2 over n1 plus n2.
So
maybe we just did it wrong.
so 94 over 129?
Oh.
Is that what you're saying? That's what we did before.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the same answer I have.
Yeah, never mind.
No, and you're fine, because I was thinking the same thing.
That was really dumb.
So to get the answer,
Okay.
Is it 0.031? If it's supposed to be... So if we minus 0.85, or if we take away the negative 0.123 from 0.185, then we get 308. If we divide that in half, we get the 154, which is like splitting it. So trying to find that middle point, I think it's the 0.31. And which I will try it
Where do you
and
get?
submit.
That sounds right in the middle of them.
Because that sounds like it's like
That sounds more logical than 0.729.
okay. I'll try that.
Yeah. Let's hope you get it.
0.031.
so what did I miss?
Not a whole lot.
Oh.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
I'm going to submit and see what this does. And then if it's right, then we'll go with it. Wait, okay. What question is that?
6.
6. Okay. Okay, that is correct. So, let me see if I can draw it up.
So, what is it again?
0.185 minus negative 0.123.
And then you divide that by 2, and that's
Yep.
okay.
But hold on.
Oh, there's more. Okay.
But wait, there's more.
Yay.
So then you take 0.185, and then you minus, because you get 0.154 when you divide 308 by 2. So then you minus the 0.154 from 185, and that gives you your point estimate.
Is there any equation for that?
I
Like
don't
a specific equation?
see, that doesn't show up. Okay.
So like, can you repeat that? Cause like, I didn't get it.
Okay, so minus your upper, or sorry,
Uh-huh.
minus the lower from the upper.
Oh, so lower. Okay, lower minus upper.
Take away the lower from the upper.
So it's the upper minus the lower.
Okay,
Okay.
and then
Upper
divide
minus
your answer by 2,
Uh-huh.
and then take that answer, which should be the 0.154,
Uh-huh.
subtract it from 0.185, and that gives you your middle point between 0.185 and negative 0.123.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Which gives 0.031.
Yes.
That makes sense.
So we literally just take the margin of error minus the upper bound.
Right.
Okay,
So is
that
it
makes so much more sense.
So is it negative?
No.
It's positive.
Oh, awesome.
And then it's 100%.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Okay.
Have a good night, guys.
You too.
Yes.
Good night.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Bye.